Actually, maybe one more book. Actually, no. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna have a little ginger beer and talk about my ins and outs of 2024, which I feel like quite a lot of people have done, and I really enjoyed them, so I'm just gonna copy them but with my own ins and outs. Drinks taste nicer if they're in little cocktail glasses. These ones are just from Kmart because Country Road, whatever it's called, is way too spenny. Okay, so I have them written down on my phone because I have the memory of a sieve. My first, wait, should I do ins or outs first? So we'll start with the negatives and then we'll go on to the positives. My first out of 2024 is wasting time on social media because I feel like sometimes I can just doom scroll. I'm not one of those people that goes on social media and it's like, oh, I want to look like this or whatever. I'm like, oh, I love this picture. I really want a picture just like this. And if I don't get a picture just like this, I'll be sad, which is not a healthy mindset to be in. My next one is something that it's now like the 27th of January and I'm failing at miserably. My next one is to stop picking my nails. I'm obsessed with picking my nails at the moment. Yeah, my next one is to stop picking my nails. I feel like I habitually pick my nails even though I know that I love when I have long nails. I just can't help it. As soon as like anything goes wrong at work or I feel remotely stressed, I just pick my nails. Cheers to being an anxiety girly. The next one I'm terrible for. Not so much clothes anymore and shoes, which if you used to watch me, you'd probably know. But I'm just a book hoarder at the moment. But it's overconsumption. I feel like in this day and age we have a tendency to buy things that we want rather than things that we need, and we'll also prioritize buying things that we want over things that we need, which is not a helpful mindset to be in. The next out, I speak really fast, I feel like I've not even taken a breath. Anyways, the next out is short form content. I will be honest, when I'm on my lunch break, I'm addicted to reels and I will just send them all to Stu. But I hate TikTok. I haven't had TikTok now for, I don't know, since maybe May. It's been a long time. I don't think TikTok is a healthy thing to have. I think it's super addictive and I think that's the whole point of it. It's the whole point of social media in general, but I just think TikTok's a bit not the best. The next one is staying in hotels. I haven't stayed in a hotel in, well, I stayed in a hotel once last year, Sofitel in Noosa, when my sister came to visit, but I'm not a hotel girly. I'm an Airbnb girly through and through. I love having the house to myself. It makes me feel like I'm actually experiencing the place rather than just stuck in like a hotel room. I also don't like the fact that people come and clean the room and they knock at the most inconvenient times. Like 11 AM, 10 AM is usually when I've just got back from the gym or just got back from a cafe and a walk and I'm trying to get ready. So it's like, leave me alone. Which I know you can just leave those things on the door, but still. Sometimes they still knock. There's only one more because there's not enough. I don't want to leave too many things behind. I can't ditch all my negative habits in 1 year. That would be too difficult. The last one is one that Stu told me to add, which I don't know if I necessarily agree with. It's self-deprecation. Is that it?
Yeah, self-deprecating language.
Yeah, because I'll just be like, ew, I look hideous, or say mean things about myself and Stu doesn't like it, it upsets him.
I feel like you subconsciously believe those things if you say it enough.
Probably.
I'm not being like...
Maybe the reason I say them is because I do believe them, it's not because I'm trying to believe them.
Yeah, but maybe you only believe them because you say it too much. I'm not saying be PC principle, I just mean like every hour, like, or so like when you're having a bad day. Anyways,
now we're gonna go on to the positives, the things we are keeping or the things we're adding to 2024. I know a lot of people did the things they were gonna add to it, but I'm gonna do the things that I also wanna keep, because if I give myself so many things to add, I'll forget the things I already enjoy and that will stress me out as well. My first one is listening to new music. I found at the end of 2023, so I used to always listen to music, listen to new stuff and add little playlists for different moods. And I felt like at the end of the year I hadn't really been doing that for like the past month or so. So one of my New Year's resolutions is to listen to more music. I know, find new artists, especially now that I'm living in Australia. I feel like it's even more fun because I can find some small Australian artists so I can go to their gigs and things like that. The next one is to grow my own food. I need to stop like being the hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh, I did it. I did the self-deprecating thing already. My next one is to grow my own food. Now this has been kind of like an obsession over the last 6 or 7 months. I just want to be able to grow my own food, especially one day when I decide, well, we decide that we're ready to start a family. I'd love to be able to grow stuff and then the kids be able to pick the stuff and like eat stuff that they've grown themselves, because I feel like it's more realistic that you're going to want to eat fruits and vegetables if you feel like you grew it yourself. And I just think it will taste nicer. Like if I've grown the food myself, I'll feel a sense of achievement. Like whenever I make a really nice meal, it tastes way better than a really nice meal in a restaurant because I did that, you know? The next one is swimming outdoors, whether it's a lake or an ocean, or actually say the sea. I feel like the sea is like the nice, and then the ocean is like those waves. I hate them. I hate big waves. I'm terrified. We don't have that in the UK. Those big waves that you feel like you're going to drown in if you even step foot in them. And there's surfers everywhere, so you can't even go in the water because you'll just get attacked by a surfer. But swimming outdoors once a week, even if it's like to the local pool, is one of my New Year's resolutions. It really helps me clear my head and just feel centered somewhat, because I feel like a lot of people don't see what people's lives are really like, and especially through social media you'll probably think I'm having the best time in Australia, which I am, definitely, but most of the time I'm at work. Like that's most of the stuff I do. So when I do have weekends to myself, we like to go and spend time outdoors, whether it's camping, hiking, swimming, sunbathing, reading. I'm obsessed with coffee shops, my favorite thing to do. But yeah, so swimming is definitely one of mine. Next one, again, I've been failing at this quite badly, but it's using sunscreen everywhere. I put sunscreen on multiple times a day on my face, my neck, my décolletage, never anywhere else. Occasionally my tattoos, but very rarely. So one of my New Year's resolutions is to start putting sunscreen everywhere. Next one is camping more regularly. Just maybe a little less bald. No, kind of looks worse. The next one is camping more regularly. I have loved camping since I moved here. Stu has really introduced me to it because it's not really a thing. Well, I guess it is the thing in the UK, but I don't know. I just never did it before. I feel like once you have a partner, you kind of develop into each other's activities, like you like each other's, I don't know. But I love camping. It's one of my favorite things to do, especially when there's no one else there. It just makes me feel really at one with nature, and I just love that feeling. We always see some really cool animals, because obviously, like I had never seen a kangaroo before I came here, so even that to me is like, you know. The next one is journaling. I feel like so many people have gotten into this recently. I always thought, bullshit, to be honest. I don't like, oh dear diary, that type vibe, but it is really good if you're having a bad day to be able to write down everything that's pissing you off, and then being like, I feel better now, it's out of my head somewhat. And then also it's really good if you on holiday, or if you're having a really good day, it's so nice to write out about that day and then be able to look back on that. Like I journaled every day when I traveled around South America, and Stu and I are able to look back on the start of our relationship, and it's just nice like to see us, how we met and how we progressed and stuff, because I wrote about him in my journal. Yeah. The next one is trying out new recipes. Now this I find very difficult because it's super expensive to buy new ingredients all the time. So it's kind of like one of those things where, do you eat what's in your cupboard and save yourself $50 a week, or do you go and buy all these new ingredients, make all these really cool new dishes, but you've run out of money a week after payday? What do you choose? I don't know. So yeah, that's a hard one. I think a lot of the people that I see, it is Isabel Page and Paige Lorenz. Where's they both got page. But both of them, they cook the most amazing recipes all the time. And Cottage Fairy, like I love them YouTubers. They're like some of my top 3 YouTubers. But I'm like, that's just not realistic. I could not buy all that ingredients and make all those new things constantly because I would literally have no money left. I already struggle a week after payday. I cannot be making that any worse, even though I really want to. And that brings me on to the next one, which is to save money. Now, I have been very bad my whole life at saving money until this year. This year is my year of spending. To be fair, I have been spending on books, but this year is my year of saving money. I've already saved more in my personal savings than I aimed for this month. So me and Stu have started doing budgets and like really organizing our spending, which is shocking. Like when we see how much we spend, it's like crazy, but it's fine, except for the amount of books that I buy and the amount of not even DoorDash, there's the freaking groceries. Like groceries here are so exuberantly expensive.
Because you get like a pack of cheese and then it's like $10, and then you realise over a month you need like 4 packets of cheese, and that's like, and then you expect a packet of cheese to be like $3 and you've spent an extra $28
yeah, it's crazy.
just on cheese. I'm
excited for the next food shop though. I think I'm gonna do it because I'm just gonna be like, I don't know, I'm just gonna be looking for those deals. I'm quite good at it. The next one is buying secondhand. I haven't bought anything secondhand yet. I haven't actually bought anything clothing wise, have I? Oh, I did. I bought a secondhand jumper today. It was $6 from the charity shop. Our favorite charity shop here is probably like yesterday's for clothes, right? The one in Deprecation. I said it right this time. So we went there and I got a jumper and also a picture frame. $8 for both in total. But yeah, I spend a lot of my free time at work when I'm not working. And I go on Depop and I'll look at like my recommendations and I'll go through those things and like things and add them to my basket, and I'll send people offers. So I'm trying to be a lot more sustainable. I bought my House of CB yellow dress that I wore at Christmas time. I bought that from Depop because House of CB is so expensive. Like I don't really want to be buying from them, not secondhand, unless it's a gift. If anyone wants to buy me, they just released this like beige dress. Is it beige?
No, it's yellow.
It's not fucking yellow.
The one you showed me today was yellow. No, it's because her lighting is.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like white, beige. I don't know. Anyways, this is another one that came from Stu. I just reworded it slightly. It's accepting things for how they are. I have a habit of when things don't go the way that in my brain I thought they would, having a mental breakdown and feeling like the world is ending.
Be where your feet are.
And I'm going to try and practice that this year. I feel like I really want to learn patience, which I know sounds like a crazy thing to say out loud because it's a normal thing most people have. I have it in very small amounts.
No, be fair to yourself. You have it on big occasions, but for small things in every day.
Yeah, is that some sort of like therapy? Therapy
you've
thing.
got it swapped around to what most people have.
Yeah, like
when stressful situations happen, most people freak out in those times. You're like, it's fine, but in little everyday things, you get overwhelmed.
Yeah, like the worst thing can happen, like something that would devastate a normal human being, and I'll be like, right, plan of action, let's sort this out, it's fine, we've got this, we'll get better. And then I'm trying to think of like the most stupid thing that's made me stressed this week. Okay, stuff like if I come home and there's dishes in the sink, it will ruin my day. I could have had the best day ever, but if I come home and there's dishes in the sink, I will hit the roof.
Even if they're from like 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, because I'm like, why are they still there? I just got home from work. Why are they there?
I'm like, I just found myself a snack, a sandwich, like just then.
The next one is reading from my TBR, because I feel like buying too many books then not reading the ones you've got is toxic. However, I have bought 4 new books today. Anyways, the next one is reading from my TBR, because I feel like I will buy books and be like so excited about them, but then I get so excited about another book and then another book, yada yada yada. So I'm gonna try and not do that this year, but I'm reading very quickly this year. Like I've read 1 book per week this year already. I've read 4 books. Bear in mind one of them was, I think this one's on my leg. Bear in mind one of them is like 700 pages almost. That's crazy for me. I'm not a big book girl. I'm one of those girls that likes to read 200 pages, 300 pages. that's it. Last year I don't think I read any book that was over 400 pages. This year I've read already one that was like 500 pages and then already one that was like 700. So
still on track.
I know I'm 2 books ahead of schedule on my Goodreads goal, because my Goodreads goal is 40 books, because I really struggle to read when I'm on holiday because I want to enjoy the trip. Like most people read when they're on holiday. I read when I'm at home because I can read and walk, so I'll walk to work and read, and it's like an hour's walk. So I get a good amount of reading in by doing that. The next one is learning a new skill. This year I've decided I'm gonna take up horse riding. I've always wanted to do it. I always think it'll be so cool. She said I've got to wear trousers and I have to wear boots. I have my cowboy boots, and for trousers I'm just gonna wear my Alphalete flares because they're comfortable, and then just put the boots over or under them or whatever, and I just think I'm gonna look so cute. And then they said I can borrow a hat, which is good because I don't want to have to buy one. The next one, this is something me and Stu do quite regularly, and I just want to keep up because I really enjoy it, and I find so many people don't do this, but it's going to the cinema. Like whenever I talk about the cinema at work, everyone's like, oh, I haven't been to the cinema in 7 years, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't think it's ages until like
But I love the cinema. Like even before Stu, I would go to the cinema back at home by myself. I love the cinema. I love being able to get little snacks, go sit in a dark room and watch a movie very loudly with no distractions. It's the best. Like it's such a good feeling. I even went to the cinema by myself the other day, and then went to the cinema with Stu straight after because I didn't want him to see Sydney Sweeney's boobs. The next one is intimacy. I find that being in a long-term relationship, I know me and Stu have only been together just over a year, but we've lived together since February. So we've been pretty like full on very quickly, and it's really hard like if you're working super late and you come home, like being like affectionate and shit like that. It's kind of like, oh, I'm so tired, or I've got so much to do and stuff like that. But I feel like it's good to prioritize intimacy because it makes the world of difference in your relationship, whether that's in partner relationship but also with your friends, with your family, things like that. It's good to prioritize that. The next one is gym classes. Now in 2023 I kind of fell out of love with the gym. I still go because it's so close to my work. It's just way easier for me to go to the gym, but I don't always enjoy it. I don't always feel a rush or like a high when I leave. Sometimes I just feel a bit grumpy. But I have got into running, and I've also got back into Pilates classes, and I'd like to do some pole, some hoop again, just because they are so hardcore. They are so difficult. So I feel like that would be good to get back into. The next one is lazy days, because I'm not very good at these. I wish we had a 4-day work week. I need 3 days off because I need 1 day to be lazy and like chill and recover from the week. I need 1 day to have the best time ever and have loads and loads of fun. And then I need another day where I can be super productive and get everything done off my to-do list and not feel like I'm falling behind on my own personal life. And then I only have 2 ones left. So one of my last ones is long form content. I love movies, I love series, and I love YouTube. I am a YouTube fiend. I don't know anyone that watches as much YouTube as me. And I like long videos. Like I like videos that are 15 minutes plus, 10 minutes plus, some 10 minutes are actually okay. But I like videos that I actually feel like I get more than some music. I don't know, I like a little bit more. And my last one is therapy. Now I have done 3 therapy sessions this year already. I think 3. I've already quit my therapy. Now this isn't permanent. This isn't permanent. I just didn't like the therapy I was getting. So I was getting psychotherapy, which I don't know if this is really stupid of me. I thought it would be like psychiatry. I thought it would be like psychiatry / therapy at the same time. Because I feel like I need both. I need to chat, but I also need like actual problem solving. But I don't think psychotherapy was right for me. So what you had to do was like find parts of your body, name like their color, their shape, how they feel, and also like an age, like, and also just discuss like trauma from these ages. And I just didn't enjoy that. I also don't remember anything from the age of like 7 till 11 maybe. So I don't know, like I just didn't like it. And I couldn't empathize with like younger me. I just felt like the whole thing was just really stupid. I hope this is funny. Look. So yeah, I was just like, no, it's not for me. I definitely do feel like I need therapy because one of the big things I'd love to, obviously I said earlier, patience, I would love to work on being quick to anger, quick to frustration, just because it's stupid. Like, it'll be the smallest thing and it'll ruin my day. Like, get a grip. So yeah, I would like to change that, especially before I have kids, which won't be anytime soon. But I feel like those things aren't easy fixes. It's not just gonna happen in 6 months or whatever. So once I get my Medicare back, I have already reapplied, but like literally like 7 months ago, but I still don't have it because they're slow, very slow. And once I have that, I'm gonna get a new Medicare plan and then go through the whole thing again. So hopefully this time it's better, because oh my god, that stuff is so boring. And yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you've liked the sit down video, and I also hope you've been liking all the vlogs I've been posting recently. I find them really fun to film, and I don't know, I feel like I'm getting more confident filming in public and filming with Stu, because I was really scared at first, like so embarrassed. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're gonna go to a gig now. Also, I don't drink that often. This was just because we're going to a gig. Okay, bye.